Today, we're making lemon jam at home and without any bitterness. We won't dive into all the health benefits of lemons. Those are well known already. Instead, let's go through a step-by-step method that helps you get a fragrant jam with a rich citrus flavor and no bitterness at all. I'll show you every stage of the process and the little details that really influence the final result. Take fresh lemons and wash them thoroughly. It's important to clean the surface really well. To do that, gently rub each lemon with a bit of baking soda. It helps remove any residue and gets the peel ready for further use. Bitterness in lemon jam is a pretty common issue, but it doesn't appear by accident. Let's look at the details that matter most during cooking. The main source of bitterness is the lemon peel, especially the white layer underneath. That's what gives the strongest bitter taste when heated. The seeds can also affect the flavor. As they cook, they slowly release bitterness, so it's best to remove them beforehand. Another important step is soaking the lemons. Letting them sit in water for a while helps reduce excess bitterness and makes the flavor softer and more balanced. After that, leave the lemons in warm water for 3 to 5 minutes. This softens anything left on the surface. Then rinse them well under running water and dry them with a kitchen towel. For this recipe, I use a ratio of 2 kilograms of lemons to about 1.5 kilograms of sugar. This proportion helps keep the bright citrus flavor without making the jam overly sweet. Lemon jam stands out from other citrus preserves with a deeper tang and a fresh, vibrant aroma. Compared to orange jam, the flavor turns out more intense and expressive. And with proper preparation, there's almost no bitterness, while the aroma stays rich and refreshing. In this recipe, we're using the lemons together with the peel. First, cut off the ends and slice the lemons. As you're cutting, try to remove all the seeds. This helps reduce any extra bitterness during cooking. Try to remove all the seeds. They can affect the taste. Lemon seeds contain limonene, a natural compound that gives a strong bitterness. That's why it's important to remove the seeds before cooking. Transfer the prepared slices into a pot and cover them with cold water. Then put a lid on the pot and leave it at room temperature for about a day. During this time, the peel softens. The next day, place the pot over low heat. You just need to warm the lemons gently, without bringing the water to a full boil. Once they're warmed through, take the pot off the stove and cover it again. Leave the lemons at room temperature for another day. This gradual preparation helps make the peel softer and more delicate, and the flavor of the lemons becomes less sharp and much more balanced. The lemons have been soaking at room temperature for about 2 days. During this time, the peel has become much softer, and some of the extra bitterness has gone into the water. Now we can move on to making the jam. Transfer the lemons to a strainer and let all the excess liquid drain completely. This helps keep the flavor richer and gives the jam the right texture. I usually don't throw away this fragrant lemon water. I use it in my everyday cooking too. It keeps a light tanginess and a fresh citrus aroma. You can freeze some of it in ice cube trays and add the cubes to refreshing drinks later. Or, if you like, add a bit of sugar and use it as a base for homemade lemonade. Try to use ingredients as fully as possible. Even simple leftovers can be really useful in everyday cooking. After that, pour fresh water over the lemons and place the pot on the stove. Bring it to a boil and cook for about 30 minutes over medium heat. As they simmer, the peel softens little by little and becomes much more tender. This step helps make the jam taste softer, more balanced, and far less bitter. Once the lemons are ready, transfer them to a strainer again and let the excess liquid drain off. While the water is dripping away, you can start preparing the syrup for the marmalade. For the syrup, use about 300 milliliters of water and around 750 grams of sugar. That's the amount I used for 1 kilo of lemons. Place the mixture over the heat and warm it gently, stirring from time to time. The sugar should dissolve completely, and the syrup should turn clear and smooth. After that, add the prepared lemons to the syrup. Keep cooking the marmalade for about 45 minutes over medium heat. Little by little, the mixture will start to thicken, and the texture will become richer. As it cooks, the citrus aroma becomes especially bright and fragrant. Pour the hot marmalade into sterilized jars while it's still warm and fresh. As a result, you get a thick, fragrant lemon marmalade with a rich citrus flavor. The texture turns out soft and smooth, and the peel becomes tender, without any noticeable bitterness. This kind of marmalade is perfect with tea, with baked goods, or simply as a homemade treat. The main thing is not to rush the preparation steps. They're exactly what shape the final flavor. This was the Practical Kitchen. See you in the next videos.